Dad.
Hey, what are you doing back? Did Dad chuck you out?
No, it's his birthday.
We're cooking him a big birthday dinner. Rosie's going to go down and fetch him in a bit, aren't you?
It's a surprise.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
I'm making him a cake. I want to do it the shape of a car.
Oh, Rosie, that's a bit ambitious, love. Why don't you just do a round cake and then it looks like a wheel?
Can I? I'll go and do it now.
All right.
So, is Kevin coming round here?
Yeah, I'm not going to walk down the road with a roast dinner under my arm, am I?
Are you not?
No. Anyway, it'll give him a break from his decorating.
Yeah, well, enjoy yourselves. I'll be playing football with lads.
Oh, Danny, you'll be back by then.
I might go for a drink.
Well, you can have a drink here with roast beef and all the trimmings.
Sally, Kevin won't want me here for his birthday party.
Don't be daft.
Toya, what is the matter with you? You've had a face on you since you came in.
I don't like the company you keep.
No, she prefers scruffs and scrounges.
What are you talking about?
A mate of mine, Phil Simmons. Vinny kicked him out of his bedsit.
He owed money.
He'd made good all the damp that were in that flat. He should have been paid for what he did.
He hadn't given Dougie rent in months.
So Vinny changed the locks and dumped his stuff on the landing.
I should have kept it. Would have gone towards what he owes.
If I'm late with my rent, will you evict me?
I might.
You're a parasite.
No, I'm doing a job of work.
Well, I hope it pays well.
Yeah, it's not bad.
You make me sick. You betray your own class.
Look, if you're looking for a good cause to support, you could do far better than a dead leg like Simmons.
Yeah, and if Natalie's looking for someone to go out with, she could do far better than a bully like you. We'll drink this somewhere else.
Would she be shouting the odds if Simmons owed money to her?
Probably not.
What's that look for?
I didn't know Dougie paid you to do his dirty work. Were you going to keep that from me?
Now, there's no problem if you've changed your mind.
About lunch?
But if you've had second thoughts...
I haven't. I've been looking forward to it all morning.
So have I.
Good. Morning.
Hi, Rita. Morning. Morning.
You've not come for your paper, have you? It had been delivered by now.
Oh, I've read it. I want another one.
Marvellous. Take your pick.
Yes, I'm scrolling through the Nationals trying to find ideas for the Gazette.
I enjoyed that article you wrote last week, you know, the Law and Order one.
Oh, yeah, we got a good response to that.
Ah, so you should. It was very well argued. It was nicely balanced.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
You didn't copy it out of one of them, did you?
No, I didn't, but it might come to that one day.
You know what struck me, Ken, about that article?
No? What?
Well, you're just the sort of chap who should be sitting on the magistrate's bench. Yes. I mean, you're a solid citizen and you've lived in Weatherfield all your life, and you probably know more of the problems of the area than most people.
Well, don't know about that.
No, you'd be ideal. And you're semi-retired. You've got time on your hands now. See you later, Rita.
Yes, bye.
You're not phoning Mike again, are you?
I haven't talked to him yet.
He's probably hanging out in some bar.
What, 10 o'clock in the morning? And if he was, he'd have taken his mobile with him, wouldn't he?
Look, leave it, will you? I'm trying to work out the seating arrangements for this wedding here. Who am I going to get to sit next to Les and Janice Battersby?
No one. Let them eat, drink and throw up all over each other. But that's what they promised to do at their own wedding.
Mike. Look, it's up to Mark to get in touch. If he intends to come home, he will.
Intends to?
Well, you know what he was like before he left, changing his mind by the minute.
Oh, he wouldn't leave me in the lurch.
Maybe something came up. Maybe he got offered a job like his mate.
It's only after casual work. He wouldn't miss his father's wedding for that.
All I'm saying is he's not here. So maybe you should make other arrangements.
No. No.
Still sulking. So are you.
I don't like Dougie asking you to do things that he's too scared to do himself.
I'm not.
So what do you call throwing people out on the street, then?
Bloke owed money. Wasn't going to hand it over without a fight.
Well, if Dougie wanted it, Dougie could have gone and got it.
Why? It's my job. He took me on to manage all that.
And what if Simmons makes a complaint, eh? The police don't look too kindly on people who demand money with menaces.
It was Dougie's money. Do you let people sup up without paying?
No.
No. And if someone gets on the wrong side of you, you can bar them from the pub. Well, shifting them from your property's a lot harder.
I suppose so.
Right. And there's more money involved in the price of a few shorts.
Yes, all right.
Anyway, it was a one-off.
So, do you like your job?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I mean, apart from the dust-up with Simmons.
Well, don't let Dougie pull rank. He's got it in him to be a bully.
Natalie, I'm telling you. Job's a doddle.
I've ordered you a white wine. I presume you still drink it, or is that something else you haven't told me?
No, white wine's fine, thanks.
Yeah, it's right.
Thanks, love. Over there.
It's not a big deal.
What isn't?
We don't have to hide. We can talk about it at the bar.
Talk about you wielding guns, you mean?
Not about me doing my job.
About you putting your life in danger?
The whole point of training a specialist squad is to minimise the danger.
I can tell you how to minimise the danger.
How?
You could throw the bullets away.
Oh, yeah, great. The criminals would love that. We'd be sitting ducks.
Emma, I don't want anyone pointing a gun at you, ever.
Neither do I.
Well, at least that's one thing we agree on.
Look, it's part of my job. I want to do it.
It is not part of your job. You volunteered for it.
Yeah, because the excitement appeals to me. I'm not the sort to sit in a car or behind a desk.
Well, isn't there something else you want to do? Something not so dangerous?
We're not on duty all the time, Norman. We're there when we're needed, that's all. I might never even be called up.
Oh, of course you will.
Yeah, you're right, I will. And when the time comes, I'll know exactly what to do.
I hope I will.
I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Is this before the event or after?
Look, my job's unpredictable. That's the nature of it.
Yeah.
Have you heard from your Leanne?
Oh, aye, yeah, she's got a bar job now.
Yeah, where?
In Amsterdam, where do you think?
Yeah, but do you know the name of the bar?
No. Why don't you ask Joe Mark? He'll know.
I can't get in touch with him. His mobile's not answering.
Oh, do they work over there?
Yes.
Oh, well, pardon me. How am I supposed to know? I can't afford a mobile on my wages.
Then I suggest you find a better paid job.
No. I really like it where I am. I've got a really lovely boss. Dead considerate.
Yeah, well, listen, if she gets in touch, find out where they're staying, and then you come and tell me, all right?
What do you want to know? Phone number, address,
Yeah.
longitude,
Yes,
latitude?
everything. All that, yes, yes, yes.
Right.
Oh, do you know, it's pre-wedding nerves, right? You should have those.
I know, but Mike's a new man. He's in touch with his feminine side, the woman within.
Why am I marrying her, Rita? I'm going to have to put up with this cheek for the rest of my life.
You'll survive. Listen, what we wanted to know is, will you be coming alone or will you be bringing someone?
Well, there is someone, actually.
A gentleman friend?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
Does he have a name?
Anthony.
Is he a close friend?
All right, that's enough.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Mike, I'm networking.
You're being nosy. Come on. See you, Rita.
Yeah.
And Anthony.
Yeah, come on, out.
Look, I know it got a bit rough the other day, but, well, it was your mate Simmons' fault.
No, it wasn't.
Dougie's not running a charity home.
You made that obvious enough.
Simmons signed a rent agreement, and then he didn't pay any rent.
Well, why should he? You've been in his flat. You've seen the state of it.
Well, it was fine when he moved in.
No, you've only got Dougie's word for that.
Ah, you only got Simmons.
If Dougie's got a problem, he knows what he should do.
Oh, hire a solicitor.
Yeah.
No, we prefer a short, sharp solution.
You mean he does? You just do as you're told.
What's bugging you is that I pulled a fast one, you helped me do it. Not that you meant to, but you did.
I think you're so clever, don't you?
Dougie's got plans for them flats. He's going to renovate the whole block, bring them right up to standard. They're going to be very nice.
And the tenants will stay put, will they, while the work's being done?
I'll explain the process, shall I?
No, I'd rather talk to your boss.
Well, you can't. He's away. You're going to have to talk to me.
I meant it. You'd make a first-class magistrate.
At my age?
A customer of mine started on the bench in his 60s.
Well, I bet he didn't earn his living collecting trolleys at Freshcoats.
No, he didn't, but there wouldn't be any problem.
Well, maybe I should look into it.
Struck a chord, has it?
I must admit it has. Standing in a car park in a pouring rain might have its moments, but I'd like something with a little more gravitas, and I'd like to feel I was serving the community.
Well, JP qualifies on both counts. Why don't you go along to the court one day and have a look at it?
I've been many a time, but I never looked at it from the magistrate's point of view.
Well, you should.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for the idea.
Bye, Cap. Bye.
Do you know what he's just said to me?
No, wasn't listening to you. I was talking to Nat.
He said I might get chucked out my flat.
No, I said you might have to leave it for a couple of weeks.
Why's that, then?
Because the bloke you go out with wants to upgrade the block to make more money for himself.
Well, I'm sure he'll arrange alternative accommodation.
I'm not. What if we wind up with nowhere to live?
Well, Dougie will give you first refusal when the refurb's finished.
I bet he will.
He will.
What, the same rent as I'm paying now?
Well, I don't know about that.
No, well, you wouldn't, would you? You see, you reckon you're important, but you're nothing but a lackey.
Toya, will you just finish clearing the tables, please?
Well, I'm just...
Now!
You see me wallet, Sal?
Well, look for it later. Kevin will be here in a bit.
No, I need it now. I'm going to meet the lads for a drink.
Well, you haven't got time. We're going to eat soon.
I told you. Kevin doesn't want me at his birthday party.
Yes, he does.
He wants the girls. Rosie, anyway. It would have made more sense to wait till Sophie got back from camp.
Well, Danny, we might as well celebrate on his birthday.
Why? What does it matter?
I've cooked him a big meal now. If you didn't want to join us, you should have said so earlier.
I did. But you weren't listening. You just ignored me.
I never ignore you. Well, come on, that's them. Look, you can't sit down with mud on your clothes.
Hiya. Hey, what's all this?
I said that you wanted me to fix the washing machine.
Happy birthday, Kev.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, it looks great, eh? I was just going to have a sandwich.
On your birthday? Hey. Come on, Danny, go and get changed. Hurry up. He's been playing football.
Oh, has he?
He's not as good as you, though.
Yeah.
Go and have a shower.
Right, come on, Kev, you can sit there.
All right.
And Rosie, why don't you sit here?
I want to sit next to my dad.
All right, love, we'll go and sit over there then.
This is good.
I'll only be 5 minutes.
These are nice, aren't they?
It took me ages to make these.
You might not want to go with me.
Of course I do.
Does it clash with anything else you've arranged?
Yes, but I'll rearrange it.
Are you sure?
Oh, absolutely. You know that attending a wedding together does say volumes about our relationship.
I know. Still, we're not exactly Prince Charles and Mrs. Parker Bowles, are we? We enjoy each other's company, and my friends know that already.
Good. Well, it only remains for me to get my best suit out of mothballs.
Nowadays, not many people know what mothballs are.
Well, I'm glad I've met one who does.
So am I.
Hey, Natalie, have you heard this? Queen Linda doesn't want to have her hen night in Rovers like any normal person.
Well, I come here every day. I fancy a change.
Where are you having it then?
Delphines, I've already booked.
I hate Delphines.
Have you ever been?
No, but I know where it is.
In the pricey quarter of town.
Yeah, a round of drinks costs a week's wages in there. We'll come out stone cold sober.
Oh, don't have a panic attack. Mike's footing the bill.
Oh, that's decent of him.
Well, I'm worth it.
Maybe it won't be so straight-laced after all.
It will. There's a code of conduct, you know. No kissograms, no G-strings, no rowdy behaviour.
Right, so Delphines isn't suited to a load of mucky-minded factory girls with big thirst, then?
No.
Oh, well, we'll just have to get tanked up in here before we go, then. Cheers.
There's lots left, Kev, if you want some more.
Oh, no, thank you. That was lovely, but I couldn't eat another thing. I took the last of the baby stuff to the charity shop.
Well, they won't go to waste. Somebody will be glad of them.
Yeah.
Right, come on, Rosie. Isn't it time for your surprise?
I'll go and get it.
All right. What's this, then?
Ah, she's been making it all morning, hasn't she, Danny?
Yeah.
Right. Wonder what it is. Oh, look at that. That is brilliant.
Does it look like a car wheel?
I'll tell you what, it certainly does. I'm going to take that to the garage and put it on the van.
We didn't have enough candles, so we just used 3.
Yeah, because you're in your 30s.
Oh, I'll tell you what, you're a brilliant cook. You're as good as your mum. Hey, Sal, that was absolutely fantastic. You know, it's been a lovely day.
Oh, it's a pleasure, Kev. And there'll be many more lovely days. Right, come on, everybody, after 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday.
Will you two talk to Dougie when he gets back?
I can talk to him on Wednesday.
Then he said he were away on business.
He is. Then I'm joining him and we're going on holiday.
It's all right for Sol. Look, will you find out what he's doing about these flats? He's going to make them too expensive for me.
Toya, we can't interfere in Dougie's business. I wouldn't be very happy if you interfered in mine.
Well, would you put a good word in for me then?
Well, why don't you go and stay with your mum and dad while the work's being done?
I want to stay where I am.
Look, he's upgrading the block so that you've got a better place to live.
He's not doing it for my benefit. All he wants is more money.
Well, he's not going to make much out of you, is he?
Well, I never asked him for any improvements.
Look, he bought the place as an investment. Of course, he's got to keep it in good repair.
He's got to fleece his tenants, you mean?
Look, if you moved to a better apartment, you'd pay a higher rent.
He's been overcharging for long enough. Now he's finally got round to doing something, he ought to foot the bill himself.
Don't work like that, though, does it, Toya?
No. For people like him, it never does.
They're not sunglasses, Deirdre. They're prescription lenses with a subtle high-fashion tint.
Well, they're a bit dark for inside.
Oh, I can't see me drink in front of my face. I'll be hauling that optician up before magistrate. You'll give me a sympathetic hearing, won't you, Ken?
I'm not a magistrate yet, and they don't handle civil disputes anyway.
Why not? They get paid enough.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Blanche, but there's no salary attached. It's the sort of job you do to put something back into the community.
You said that when you ran that free newspaper and when you went to teach at Weatherfield Comp.
Ken's always had a social conscience.
He must be sick of putting back by now. Can't he take out for a change?
Well, I think it's an excellent idea.
No, you reckon it'll suit me?
Down to the ground.
Oh, Deirdre's right. You always cracked up you knew what was best for people.
Magistrates hand out sentences according to guidelines. They don't order floggings and executions just because they feel like it.
Pity. It's what some of these young thugs need.
You've got a wealth of experience, you're well-educated, you can hold your own at any social gathering.
You live in a world of your own, you do. And another thing, you've got nothing to thank the legal profession for. They threw you behind bars fast enough.
Rosie's gone off with him. Anything to get out of doing the dishes.
Yeah.
You can help me if you want.
To round off a perfect afternoon.
Yeah, I did think it went very well.
It was great.
What's the matter?
You've taken no notice of me since I got back from football. Now you expect me to wash up.
Well, you ate the meal.
So did Kevin. Get him to wash up.
Well, it's his birthday.
Oh, don't tell me that again. I'm sick of hearing it.
Danny, what's the matter?
Are you thick? I've been sat there all afternoon like a spare part while you and your ex-husband relive the good times.
Well, there were good times. I'm not going to ignore them. Anyway, that was for Rosie's benefit.
Well, she must be pretty confused then, because I know I am. If it was all so lovely, how come he ran off with another woman?
Danny.
You should do Rosie a favour. Tell her what really went wrong between you. That'd be more useful than learning how to ice cakes.
It's his birthday.
Right, well, we've sung the song and we've lit the candles. Can we just forget about it now?
Well, you can't.
Me?
You're the one who keeps going on about it.
I've hardly said a word all afternoon.
Yes, right. You were surly. I hope Kevin didn't notice.
I hope he did. Maybe that way he won't be round here all the time.
He's Rosie's father!
Yeah, but she doesn't invite him, you do! I'd had enough of him before he took himself off to Germany. And these last weeks without him have been like a blessed relief.
I can't believe you're saying this. Have you got no feelings?
I've got feelings, Sally. But as long as Kevin's around, they don't seem to matter. I'm sick of being ignored. This is my home now, and I don't want him round here all the time.
And this is my home too, and it's Rosie's.
It's not Kevin's, though, is it?
I never said it was.
But you behave as if it is, and I'm sick of it.
I'm not stopping the girls from seeing their father.
I don't expect you to. I just don't want him seeing them here.
Kevin is welcome in this house at any time, Danny.
As far as I'm concerned, he's not. He's not even welcome in the flaming street, and there's nothing I can do about that. But I can do something about this place, and from now on, he's banned.
Banned? This isn't football, this is a family. And whether you like it or not, Kevin is part of that family.
Yeah, but he's not part of my family, and I mean it still. I don't want him here all the time.
Well, what you want and what you get might not be always the same thing. Now, are you going to help me with the dishes or not? Fine.
Yeah, I'll get red, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. Just a bottle of red wine to take home, please. Oh, you were on white wine before.
This is to drink with our dinner.
Oh, right, like a romantic dinner for two, is it? Cooked together, arm in arm.
Well, that'd be nice, but our kitchen's too small.
Right. Well, I've just got cheap stuff here, so I'll nip down the cellar, get you a better bottle.
All right.
Look, I will talk to you more about my work in future, Curly, if it'll make you happier.
Well, it won't make me happier, but it might make me worry less.
It's just that Chris, my ex, he was in force and all we ever did was talk shop. Didn't help the relationship.
I don't want a blow-by-blow account of what you're doing. I just want to know when you're going to be in danger, that's all.
So you don't object to the gun training?
No, as long as you feel you're not being pressured into it.
No, I'm not. Oh, lovely you. Do you know, he hasn't sat down for 2 minutes all afternoon. He keeps popping out to Dr. Mark on his mobile.
Well, he can do that in here, can't he?
He says the reception's not good enough. I said, Mike, it's Weatherfield, not Snowdonia.
Oh, he's having you on. He's always got that mobile phone pressed to his ear in this pub. You're usually on the other end of it.
Well, maybe the sound waves are bad on Sundays.
Coming back tomorrow.
Good.
Is there Willie Ann coming with him?
No.
Pity.
Well, we'll have to sort out a hotel for him. He can't get in his old place.
Don't be daft. He'll stay at the flat with us. Just like old time.
Yeah. We're not still fighting, I hope, because if we are, can we get it over with and then I can go and pick Rosie up?
Go and see Kevin, you mean?
What? Rosie needs picking up, Danny. Or has she been banned and all?
No, it's just Kevin.
Talking daft. Nobody's banning nobody. It's ridiculous.
I don't care. That's how it is.
Come on, Danny. You've got no right. You can't just bark out orders and expect me to jump.
All right, fair enough. But I'm not happy, Sal. Having Kevin round here all the time, it's doing me head in. And if you care about how I feel, you just see less of him.
It's not going to be like this forever. After everything that's happened to Kevin, he's had a bad time and he needs people around him who care about him.
Yeah, well, some people care too much.
He's just lost his wife and his child.
Don't tell me that. It's nothing to do with me.
How can you be so heartless to a man in his position?
Because he's all that you ever think about. All your concern, all your worry, all the favours that you do him.
After everything that's happened, he needs my support.
You won't even let the girls go down on their own. You've got to go down there with them.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing if you just dropped him off, but you stay.
Well, I have to talk to him.
Yeah, but what keeps you there, Sally? What keeps you there? Talking and talking and talking.
The girls. We both care about them.
Yeah, well, I reckon you care as much about him as you do about them. Maybe more.
What?
You heard. You're obsessed with him. Why don't you just admit it and do us both a favour?